guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a proper Christmassy video, like a good old red and green makeup look Christmassy video. I got a message as well as a few other ladies on Instagram from someone that I have recognised obviously in the comments time and time again, a lovely Julie, and she said that it was her birthday Monday the 7th of December and if we would mind doing like almost like a little collab with her, you know, just doing a red and green makeup look for Christmas. It's her birthday, that's what she wanted to do, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? It sounds fun. I like doing Christmassy makeup anyway. I love doing red and, well, not so much red. We've discussed how red doesn't really suit my skin tone, but I love green. And I just thought, why not? So, you know, we're going to be doing a red and green makeup look in honour of Julie's birthday. So happy birthday, Julie. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I think a few of the other ladies are doing it too, so I will find out who's doing it and then I'll link them down below so you can go check out their look. I haven't seen anyone else's looks because I don't think they've uploaded them yet, but go check them out. I have no idea what they look like, but go check them out because I'm sure they'll do fantastic. I've already done all of my face makeup, obviously without the eyes and the lips, so all of this will be listed in the description bar below like it always is, but just if you're curious about whatever's on my face, it's down in the description bar. Heads up, it's all Project Pan, okay? So if you're following on Project Pan, you're probably like, oh my god, does she use anything else? Well girl, I'm starting to hit pan on a few things right now, so I'm getting very keen to finish them. But I really wanted to play with something new today, something that I hadn't played around with, especially in the eye category, and I saw that I had the Sigma Untamed and I haven't actually played around with this yet. I haven't even swatched it. I know, it's embarrassing. But I bought this palette in my Beauty Bay haul and then hit myself in the face with it. Good girl, Megan. I'll list it up in the eye, up in the cards here. It should be flashing up right now. And you can go check out that Beauty Bay haul after this one. I also did a Cult Beauty one, so I'll link that up in the eye as well, so you can see my Cult Beauty haul as well. But this palette was something that I hauled from Beauty Bay and I've just been really wanting it. Look how cool this little card is. Untamed. So this is what the palette looks like. Can we also talk about how I've only done one coat of orange nail polish on one hand and then two coats on the other hand. So one looks more pigmented than the other. I'm just sporting professionalism, to be honest, aren't I? I haven't actually tried Sigma's new formula yet. This is the first palette that I'm going to be trying out with their new formula. But I thought we have those reds and those greens and then the sort of dual toned grunginess that I'm really into right now. And I thought it was kind of like a vibe that I'm having at the moment. So I'm playing around with this palette for my red and green look. The only other palette that I've tried from Sigma is their old formula, which is the Warm Neutrals 2, yeah, Warm Neutrals Volume 2, and this is a beautiful palette. Hopefully the camera's focusing. This is such a stunning palette. This palette has gone around the world with me quite a few times on my travels, just because it's so versatile. It has the beautiful warm, well, it's warm neutrals obviously, but it's just got the beautiful, beautiful tones, and I usually take a topper shade and just change the look up with like a bright blue, I don't know, and I really, really liked the quality of this. But people have been saying that the quality of the new Sigma eyeshadows is like something else entirely, which has me very much intrigued. I've recently seen, I think they released it yesterday or showed a sneak peek of it yesterday, that Sigma's got a new warm neutrals or like neutrals palette, and I'm very, very intrigued. So if I like this formula, that colour story looks like a bit of me, because it's like neutrals but grungy, and I absolutely live for that. So let's make a red and green look out of this. I'm actually really excited. Do you know what, before we hop into this video, I'm actually so excited to see what these look like and how they perform. I'm going to just swatch them all for you. I won't live swatch them just because I don't want this video to be dragged out too long. But I'm just going to swatch these all for you just to show you the pigmentation, because these look so stunning. Like the pan, they've just nailed it. Like it looks expensive. It looks good. Let me give these a little swatch. So this is a quick swatch of what the palette looks like. It's actually much more earthy toned than I was expecting. Those shimmers look really, really beautiful. Look at that, like you can see it on my knuckle, like when it's got a bit of dimension to it, it is really, really pretty. Even this pale bone white, which I know a lot of people don't like that sort of shade, this one right here, I know a lot of people don't like that, but I actually do like a bone white in my palette. Sometimes I find it helps tone things down and kind of blend, and I just really like having a black and a bone white. So this is why, one of the reasons why this palette really attracted to me, like I was attracted to it, should I say. But it's a really, really pretty colour story. I mean, these are really quick swatches. Literally just got my fingertip in and just smudged it on my hand. This isn't like a proper big swatch where you can see all the dimension to it. You know, this is just a quick palette sort of colour story swatch that I just like to do just to sort of understand the colour story of a palette. And yeah, this is really, really pretty. Got some lovely deep and darkening shades in here, and I'm really, really impressed. So Ooh, I'm excited. I think because the only metallic we have out of like the red and green category is this one here, Envy. I think I'm going to place this all over the lid and use, what are these shades called? Feral, Rebel and Camouflage. These 3 shades to kind of build up the depth and the matte in the crease. So I think I'm going to start off with Feral, this one right here. I might even use the double-ended brush in here because, you know, it's a Sigma brush. This looks and feels pretty good quality. So yeah, I'm going to go into Feral and just kind of put this through my crease and just start to create a shape for how I want this to look. This brush is nice, it's just a little bit too small for what I want at the moment, so I want to go into my Morphe JH40, is this? 30, JH30. I'm also going to just take that on the lower lash line as well. This same brush, I'm kind of like dusting off my wrist. I'm going to go into Docile, this creamy matte white, and just put that on the brow bone. This brush in the palette is actually really nice. It's so soft and it's blending the shades beautifully. I'm then going to take the shade Rebel, which is this other red in the palette, and on a smaller brush I'm just going to start working this on like the outer half, quite in a messy fashion, just kind of really deepening this red tone up in the crease and all around the outer corner. Just kind of trying to avoid this like inner corner part here really. This red is a very deep kind of brown leaning grungy red, which is lovely, but obviously if you're expecting a bright red and green Christmassy look, this is probably not going to be the one. But aren't there loads of those already out there? You know, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Now that I've got that red all kind of smoked out and ready, I'm going to put Envy, the sort of shimmery metallic green, all over my lid, maybe stopping halfway. And just to kind of like blend the green and the red kind of back into one another, I'm just going to go back into Rebel. I mean, I know like green and red don't really blend into one another, but I just don't want there to be like a stark edge, that's all. So I'm just going to pat the red just on where the green stops really, just so there's not this harsh line. I'm going to go into the shade Camouflage, this one right here, this lovely foresty green. And I'm going to just kind of put this along the, oh wow, that is stunning. Put this along the lash line. We'll create a bit of a wing, I think. Why not? fallout with that shade. I mean, nothing too horrific. Let me just get my big powder brush and hopefully it'll just cover over some of that green, but it's because of the brush I was using that just made that green fall out. But look at the pigmentation of these shades. This is a really stunning formula. I have got to say I'm loving it so far. I'm going to take a pencil brush and go into the shade Spirit. Sorry for blinding you there. Spirit, this one right here. I noticed that this has more of like a translucent base, which is quite interesting, but it makes it really just sparkly. Like, look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. With the same pencil brush, I'm just going to take a bit more of Envy, the green one, and just kind of blend it into the inner corner. Probably why my highlighting brush is so dirty, because I keep doing this with literally the whole rainbow. I think I'm going to leave like the lower lash line just how it is, because I quite like how it's quite dramatic on top. But I have got these Colourpop not Super Shock shadows. What are these? Jelly Much shadows. This is such a ridiculous name for an eye product. It actually kills me inside every single time I say it. But I have the Jelly Much eyeshadow. So haven't they got like an even longer name than this? Like Jelly Much, I don't know. They've got like a really, really long name. I've got the green one. Oof, how can I not use this? Called Not Today. And this is from the Villains collection, by the way. I think these are still available. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're still available. So you can still get these. And then I Own You, which is more of like this red pink, which if I'm honest, I feel like it won't, if I just like tip the load out a little bit, yeah, I don't think it will go with the vibe as much as I think the green will. So I'm gonna go with the green. I should probably just call myself Makeup with Meg, but only green eyeshadow, because I think that's all I've been doing every time I have some creative license to do so. But how is this not festive? Look at this. I want to use this one. Will you be mad at me if I use this one? Do you know what? Actually, it's a perfect shade to do, because it has actually got red glitters in. Whoa, camera. Look at those like red glitters. Perfect. No? Am I just trying to justify it to myself? Yes. I've just kind of like wet this into the most disgusting looking paste on a little palette here. But the reason I've done that is because I can actually go over this liner slightly, which is what I'm thinking. And oh yeah, we can make a glitter liner. Yes. But also, because we've got that dark forest green as a base, it's still going to be darker than just if I applied this by itself. Does your mirror ever get so dirty that you're like literally searching for the cleanest spot in it just to be able to see your face? Because currently this little handheld one that I've got, I like literally manhandle it so much that I'm like looking for this clean spot so I can actually see my eyelid. How filthy, right? Okay, I love that, but now I feel like I've got too much green and not enough red. Okay, I literally love this so much. It's so pretty and Christmassy and green. I love green, but now I feel like I've done too much green and not have enough red. So I'm thinking now maybe instead of just leaving the lower lash line blank, I can do something that I never normally do. I can put this red one like and smudge it just kind of in a messy way on the lower lash line. Just add a little bit of sparkle. Christmas sparkle, that's a thing. Because these Jelly Much shadows are a little bit dry, like they have dried up a bit, it is fine, like you just have to spray them like a high vis liner and they just kind of like revive a bit more. It's just like the water content's completely just evaporated. But I've just wet my brush and I just kind of like massage it in a little bit. Let's just like put this on the lower lash line. This could be a regret, but you know, we're just playing here. And just kind of like blend out. I'm just going with this brush that's got like no more product on and just blending it about a bit. And hopefully the red glitters should, you can kind of see them like catching the light a little bit. I don't know, it was a bit of fun. I think I'm happy enough with the eyes in terms of like green and red, so I'm gonna go shove some mascara on. I don't think I want to do lashes, I'm not sure. I tend to be very ad hoc with lashes, but I'm gonna go shove some mascara on and a lip. I think I'm gonna do, oh, I shouldn't do a nude, I always do a nude. Maybe a ready nude. Meet in the middle somewhere, red tone nude. And I will be right back. Well, this took a bit of a turn, didn't it? Do you remember when I said I was gonna do a red tone nude? I feel very high at the moment, hang on. Is that any better? Maybe? I thought I was going to do a red toned nude and I ended up with like literally a blood red on my lips. Not a fan of reds on my lips, but you know, it's Julie's birthday. It's what she wanted. Red lip and green eyes were the requirements. So here we are, happy birthday. I suppose that's it really for my little Christmassy red and green eye. I hope you like it. If you do, thumbs this video up. I challenge you to do a green eye and a red lip because all I ever seem to do around here is green eyes. And actually, against my battle of nudes, of trying not to apply nude lipsticks, all I've been applying is reds actually. It's a conspiracy theory. Also, there's foundation, I'm telling you. It's in my project pan and I think I'm just going to bin it because honestly, looking in my face, I've had this foundation on for about an hour now. And I think I could conjure something better up in the toilet, if you know what I'm trying to say. Thank you guys for watching once again. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos that I upload. I upload every single week, currently every single day, and you won't want to miss out on that. And that's it. That's it. Take care guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.